What's up everybody, my name's Jonathan and welcome to my final video of 2024. And most of you is going to be wondering what I'm going to be doing for my last video of 2024. Well, I've put up a tier list right here, so I'm going to be doing a vote on my best and worst videos that I've uploaded this year. But before I get into this video, I wanted to say thank you all for the love and support throughout this year. Like honestly man, this year for YouTube has just gone out of control man. Like we have gained over 2,000 subscribers this year alone, which I was not expecting. Like holy crap man, and it's all because of you guys. So once again everybody, thank you for the love and support throughout this year. Like honestly, I really appreciate every single one of you for that. But besides that, let's get into the video. Okay, so as you can see here everyone, this is my tier list of all my videos I've done this year, and holy crap, I've actually done quite a bit of videos this year, oh my god. So we're gonna go through each category and talk about why some of my videos were absolute crap, or E, D, C, B, A, S, S plus, whatever. So first off, the first category that I'm gonna be talking about is crap. Okay, so my first video that I'm gonna say, which was one of my worst videos I've done this year, which was Outcast, A New Beginning is pretty mediocre. I feel like the issue was that a lot of people did not know that this was even coming out. Like nobody was talking about it, people were not like had an interest in it. But when I saw it, I was like, yeah, I'll give it a go. But at the same time, I did not really have a fun time playing this game. That's why I put down mediocre. But at the same time, it's not a bad video, but I just didn't really enjoy editing it, if that makes any sense. So yeah, I'll say this is my worst video that I've done for this year, so we're just gonna leave that one behind. And my second video that I put in this category as well, which was Alone in the Dark, because my title was Alone in the Dark is really good, and don't get me wrong, this game is really good. But my only issue that I had with this game was it was so much that I was able to do while recording it, because when you play single player games, it's quite hard to keep the video entertaining, if that makes any sense at all. And I tried my best playing it and talking about it, but I was so into the game that I had like really no talking at all. But my only issue that I was having with this game was when I kept playing it, it got quite boring. Then after I was done with it, I didn't go back and play it again. I was like, what's the point? There's no reason to go back to the game. So I'm just gonna put that video on crap, because it wasn't really a video that I sort of said to myself it was gonna be really good. It was just something on the meantime to do something in my spare time basically. So yeah, that's that one. And now we have to talk about my other video, which was System Shock on console made me lose my mind. And it actually did. I could not believe how bored I got playing this bloody game, because this game is a remake from the original that came out back in the 90s, I believe. And mate, I had no idea what I was doing on this game. Like the puzzles were a pain in the ass. There was no indicator of where you had to go, and I just had a really bad time editing this so I can get the video up and ready for all of you guys. But yeah, let's just say that this game was absolute dog shit. I don't want to play this game ever again, so I'm gonna put that at the very bottom. And now we have what people consider one of the worst games in 2024, and that was I played Dustborn. This was a big mistake, and I gotta tell you, that was a big mistake. I couldn't tell you how bored I was playing this. I had no idea what the storyline was about. The characters were absolute shit, and the gameplay as well was like, what the fuck am I playing? Because I only bought Dustborn as a joke, and I was like, you know what, let's make a video on it. And yeah, that was a big mistake that I actually returned the bloody game back to EB Games, but I still have one video that I've never ever edited, and I still got the recording for it. I mean, I might edit again, I have no idea, but yeah, this game was terrible. Don't ever buy this game and support these people. This was a big pile of crap, which is why I put this on the crap one, because it was just absolute dog shit. And now for my last video that I put down in the crap section was Test Drive Unlimited Solar Crown is a 2015 game. And I gotta say, this was one of the most shittiest car games that I've played in a very long time. I feel like the issue is with this game was that it's an online only game, microtransactions are out of control, and the AI bots are so stupid that you had to play online. But there was a bypass so you could play offline, but that didn't really work properly. But yeah, it was a 2015 game. This game was absolute crap, and it was all because my friend Damien wanted me to get this game because he was going to buy it. And when the game came out, he decided not to buy it, and I was like, you bastard. So yeah, let's just say that this was a crap video to edit. So those are the videos for the crap section. Now let's talk about my E section of my videos. So one of the videos that I put on the E section was the Battle 27 on Modern Warfare 3. Feels like 2014. And the reason why I put this on E was Modern Warfare 3's multiplayer I did not really enjoy. And it was at this time that I didn't really know what I wanted to do with the channel, because I was only uploading Dynamite 2 content at the time. But I also remembered that I unlocked the Interstellar camo, which is the mastery camo for Modern Warfare 3's multiplayer. Then I found out they added in the Battle 27, which got me to start using it, because this gun is from Advanced Warfare, and it's just your average video. It was like, whatever. But yeah, that's it for that one. And now my next video was Dying Light 2 in Space community map. And I mean, I absolutely love Dying Light 2, as you already know, because my entire channel is for Dying Light 2 content. But for some reason, this space map was like okay, like it was good, but just trying went to record it and edit it, whatever, I was like, oh my god, man, I was getting very bored of this. And don't get me wrong, the community maps are really good on Dying Light 2, but it seemed to be that the space one was just average, and I just put down on the E because it was like, whatever, like, yeah. But this could be as well that I just want to keep uploading Dying Light 2 content because so many of you absolutely love the Dying Light 2 content, so I just kept on pumping out more content over and over again. And when I go back and look at these videos, I'm like, yeah, Dying Light 2 in space was just average, it was whatever. And talking about community maps, my next video is Dying Light 2's community maps are enjoyable. This is exactly the same like what I did on my space video, but it was just me playing community maps. But my only issues that I was having with these was most of the maps just did not work at all, because some of the maps are all bugged out or they just didn't work at all. And this was another video that I had no idea what I actually wanted to do, so I was like, you know what, let's go and play Dying Light 2 again and just play some more community maps. So it's your average video of me mucking around, having a good time playing these different maps. But at the same time, when I go back to it, it's like whatever. I'm like, it's like 50-50. I don't really mind it, but at the same time, this video could have been much more better than what it was. So it's like, yeah, whatever. And now for another Dying Light 2 video, which was called Dying Light 2 Events are so much fun. And the thing is, what I was talking about with this video was that I don't mind the events that Techland adds in Dying Light 2, but I wish they were able to add in much more better events, because sometimes some of these events are absolute freaking crap, man. Because this event that I was playing on, which was the hyper mode, so when you get a baseball bat and whack-a-mole everybody, they fly off the map, which I absolutely love. But at the same time, this one was just a backup video that I was like, okay, I've been playing a lot of X Defiant. Let's upload a Dying Light 2 video very quickly. So it only took me like half an hour of recording, and I just took less than an hour to edit it. So I'm like, it wasn't really a video I was thinking about properly. It was just like, oh, whatever, chucking it together and call it a day. Because I have to admit as well, because of all the views that I was getting, I wanted to get more and more views. So I was like, okay, this is pump out more content without focusing on the quality of it. Just keep going over and over again. And at that time, I was still learning on how to do the editing process, the thumbnails, yada yada. So it's like, yeah, it's whatever. And now, of course, for another Dying Light 2 video, which was called Dying Light 2's WrestleManiac is Absolute Chaos. And there was another video of just playing an event as well. But this one was the WrestleManiac, which was like, really? Like, it was just a WrestleManiac, that's it. Just punch somebody in the face and call it a day? I was like, nah. Because for the same reason, because I was uploading Call of Duty videos at the time, and I had to upload another Dying Light 2 video because I know you guys absolutely love the Dying Light 2 content. But it was just a video that I was like, whatever. Just put it together again and call it a day. So it was quite an average video, but it wasn't like impressive. It was whatever. So now I'm going to talk about my Starfield video again, which was called I Played Starfield Again in 2024. It Can Be Better. That was not the original title, because the main reason why I put this down so low was because a lot of people did not like this video. It was really bad. Because Starfield has such a bad reputation now on what people like and don't like. And at the same time, if you say anything positive about Starfield, people are gonna dick on you so badly, which was why I was a little bit afraid of making the video. But a lot of comments were like telling me I'm a bloody idiot, which was like, I'm just playing a game and see how it is. Even though Starfield could be much more better, but at the same time, I don't think it's ever going to be more positive ever again. So I didn't mind playing Starfield and editing the video, but it was because of the reception that I got from this video, I decided to never upload another Starfield video again. So I'm like, nope, we're not going back to this game. We'll call it a day. I'm never uploading this game again, and we'll just leave this alone. So yeah, you can stay right down there, you fucker. And now we've got a Star Wars video, which was called Star Wars Outlaws is Somehow Okay. And legit, this game was okay. Like, it wasn't a perfect game. It was like whatever. But at the same time, I did not mind playing this game. I actually had an enjoyable time playing it. But because of the reception that everyone had on this game, it was a little bit of a what the heck was I thinking when I was uploading this video. But I gave it a go. I gave it a crack. It was whatever. The editing side of it was quite fun to do, but at the same time, when it's a single player game, it is quite hard to do the editing process of these videos. But you know what? Star Wars Outlaws, you can just stay right there. I don't really have a lot to say about the game. It's whatever. And now for another Dying Light 2 video, which I don't know why the heck I was talking about this, but this was called Dying Light 2's New Alteration Got Me Talking About Life, because this whole video was just me playing Dying Light 2 with double XP. That was it. It got to the point now that I was getting so bored of playing Dying Light 2 that it got me just talking about life, because there was nothing really else to do in the game anymore. And it was just pretty much a filler video, because legit when I uploaded my Left 4 Dead videos, now legit was like, yeah, let's put the video in and just call it a day. So it was just another Dying Light 2 video, but it wasn't really just a video in depth. It was just me talking about whatever was my freaking brain talking about. But you know what? Just put it there, call it a day. And now my last video for the E category, which was Black Ops 6, and that was the Black Ops 6 Opal Camo grind is done. I feel like my issue with this video is that I had enough of playing Black Ops 6 at that time, because I was grinding out Black Ops 6 for an entire month over and over again. I was not motivated at all to do the video, but I had to sit there and just go, come on, let's get get the video out and get it over and done with. But it wasn't really a video that I was proud of. I was like, I could have done a much more better job. But at this rate, I was getting very bored. I was tired, well, mainly because of work, not YouTube. And I just felt absolute crap uploading this video. But once I took a little break and started to go back to it and upload my other videos on Black Ops 6 Zombies, I was like, oh, okay. So yeah, this video, I just consider not a really good video in my opinion. So that's going to be the last video for the E category. So now we're going to talk about the D category of my videos. And the first one that comes up is Dying Light 2 Bloody Ties is actually pretty good. And at the time I uploaded this video was when Dying Light 2 got a new update for the nighttime when they added in all the other crap they did. And when I uploaded my first Dying Light 2 video, that video popped off. And I was like, okay, let's keep uploading more Dying Light 2 content. And basically, I played Dying Light 2 Bloody Ties. Don't get me wrong, I don't mind this DLC at all. But when I do compare it to my other videos, it was like, yeah, it was whatever. I just didn't mind doing it. This was when I was still learning at the time of me editing. It was just basically just a filler video after taking a little break. You know what? I'll give it a thumbs up. It's like, whatever. Yeah, okay. And now we got another Dying Light 2 video, which was called I'm Really Enjoying Dying Light 2 Again. And the reason why I put this one down was because I was playing Call of Duty, Outcast, and Alone in the Dark at the time. Then I decided to go back to Dying Light 2 because that's when I did a little update again. And I actually had a really good time playing Dying Light 2. And for my next video, which is the South Park video, which was called South Park Snow Day is Pure Chaos. And I did not mind this video at all, but holy crap, this game was not good. Because legit, when I stopped recording and started editing the video, I was like, what the heck was I thinking? The gameplay was alright, but that was about it. Like, everything else was an absolute dumpster fire. So me trying to go for the editing on this was like, oh my god, man, I had such a bad time editing this video. And this was at the time I was trying to learn how to do my stupid microphone because I had audio problems for quite a long time. So I was going through this, doing whatever. But I was like, what am I doing, man? It was basically another game that I bought and thought was going to be pretty good, but it turned out to be absolute crap, which was basically most of my videos I've done this year. But you know what? We'll just put that video there and that'll be about it. And now for another Dying Light 2 video, which was called Why Do I Still Play Dying Light 2 in 2024? And it was quite an obvious title for that, was basically why was I still playing Dying Light 2 in 2024? And that was about it. It wasn't really like a video that was gonna be gameplay wise. It was just me talking about what Techland had planned for the game, which could have been better. And at the same time, I actually enjoyed playing Dying Light 2, which was the whole reason why I just put down why do I still play Dying Light 2? And that was about it. There's nothing really else to talk about with this video. It was like, yeah, why do I still play Dying Light 2? Because I enjoy it, whatever, call it a day. Boom. And now we've got another Black Ops 6 video, but this was a beta video, which was called Black Ops 6's Beta, made me lose my mind. And my god, this game actually did lose my mind because of the whole skill-based matchmaking that this game had. I was about to freaking lose my marbles, man, which got me to stop playing the beta after I stopped recording the video. And I mean, look at Black Ops 6 now. Yeah, about that. So yeah, it was just a beta video. I didn't really mind doing it, but at the same time, I was like, I'm sick and tired of playing Black Ops 6. But I had the recording at the time, so I was like, okay, let's get this video edited, put it out, and see what happens. But the video did okay, but you know what? It's whatever. So yeah, we'll just put that there and go boom. And now we have another X-Defiant video, which was called the best AK-47 class on X-Defiant unlocking gold. Now, I feel like my issue was with this video did not do well at all with the view count, because I legit uploaded a Dying Light 2 video right before that, and that is my most popular video that I've done on this channel alone. So when I was uploading the X-Defiant video, I was sort of like, should I upload this video or do it later? But it was just basically me playing X-Defiant, calling it a day, and just having a good time. It was maybe because of the whole reception that I got with the video. I was like, yeah, let's just put that down for a little bit, and yeah, won't do it for a while. But yeah, that's really it for that one. And now for another Dying Light 2 video, which was called Dying Light 2 Needs New Ideas. Let's talk about your ideas. And this video was basically me talking about that Techland need to add in more content on Dying Light 2, because at this time, we were getting sick and tired of them not adding anything into the game, and it got very stale over time. So I wanted to make a video to really basically talk to all of you about your ideas. What do you want to see in Dying Light 2? And the video did really well, but it was just me talking about what ideas that you guys want in Dying Light 2, and me talking about the ideas that I really want them to add into Dying Light 2. So it was basically like a little podcast, but it was like, okay. So yeah, we'll just put that one there for now. And now for another Call of Duty video, which was called Being Australian is a Curse Playing Old CODs, Call of Duty World War 2. And this title was right. Being Australian is such a pain in the ass if you want to go and play the old CODs again, because it seems to be an issue when the old Call of Duty games start to die. A lot of Australians don't want to play these games anymore. So of course all the Americans start playing it, and every time you try to find a game, you're always on a 1 bar, which was such a miserable experience for me that I got sick and tired of playing this game. And this was right before Black Ops 6 was about to come out, so this was a quick video to get over and done with. And when BO6 came out, I was like, yep, upload it, call it a day, and bing bada boom, be a-okay. And now for one of my more recent videos, which was the Black Ops 6 video, and that was I am finally Prestige Master on Black Ops 6. And I feel like the issue was of this video was that I was sick and tired of playing Black Ops 6 at this rate. Like, I finally got the mastery camo for zombies, and I just didn't really want to play the game anymore. Because like what I said on one of my shorts, multiplayer is such a dumpster fire right now that I had no motivation at all to go back to Black Ops 6. But I remembered that I was so close to get to Prestige Master. I was like, okay, let's just get this over and done with, get to Prestige Master and call it a day and don't go back to it. So it was at this point I was sick and tired of the game. I didn't want to make any more videos on this because I want this game to get better, but it won't get better because people keep buying those stupid bundles and shit. And I didn't really find this video entertaining. It was just like, okay, put this one together, Black Ops 6, call it a day. I just had a miserable time doing it. And now for my final video, which is a Dead Rising video, and that is I'm addicted to Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster. And I felt like the issue with this video was this was not really a video for me to do recordings on. It was just a backup game just to play in my spare time, and the video just didn't really work properly. Like, I was addicted to the game, but it wasn't really something for me to sit back and just talk about. It was more of a quiet game, listen to some music, and that was about it, which is why I have not uploaded any more Dead Rising videos, and I don't think I've played Dead Rising since I've uploaded this video from there. So that's going to be the last video for my D category, and now let's talk about the C category of my videos. Alright, so the first video that I put on the C category, which was my Grand Theft Auto Vice City video, which is called GTA Vice City is Still Nostalgic in 2024. And the reason why I put this video on the C tier was that this was my fourth video that I uploaded this year. And when I was looking at the video again, I didn't really like the editing that I did on this video. It seemed to me that I was rushing this because after the reception that I was getting with my other videos, I was like, okay, hurry up and let's get this video over and done with. But at the same time, I absolutely love GTA Vice City. It's one of my all-time favorite Grand Theft Auto games. But for some reason, when I go back to it, it just doesn't really seem really like anything. I'm like, whatever. It's, okay, another video, whatever. It's like, okay. And now for a Dying Light 2 video. Once again, that's a fucking shocker, I know that. And that is Dying Light 2 is still so much fun after 2 years. And this was my second Dying Light 2 video that I uploaded this year, right after I did my first Dying Light 2 video. And don't get me wrong, I actually did not mind this video at all. When I go back and watch it now, it was quite a funny video that I did. But when I do look at this video, sometimes I'm like, why did I upload this video for? Like, there was no reason for me to do this because I already uploaded my Dying Light 2 video, which I did beginning of the year. So this was basically just another video. I was like, oh, Dying Light 2's doing good, let's just put it there and call it a day. Holy crap, there's a lot of talking in this video. My god, I need a drink. And now we're going to talk about my Dead Island 2 video. So this Dead Island 2 video was called Dead Island 2 Solo Expansion. It's so much fun. And the reason why I put this one here was that this video took so long to edit. Because I didn't realize when I was playing this expansion, it took me 3 hours worth of footage to go through. And once I kept on playing this expansion, I got quite bored very quickly. But don't get me wrong, it's actually a really good expansion to play. But because of me being me, I was like, yeah, no. I mean, as well, the Dead Island 2 video that I uploaded at the beginning of the year, and all of a sudden it took them another 4, 5, 6 months or whatever to finally add in more content. That's when people didn't really talk about Dead Island 2, so I was one of the few people that was still looking at it, but I was like, you know what, put that together, play the game. I had a good time playing it, but it's not one of my better videos. We'll just leave it there for now, shall we? And now this video was very different because I was talking about with Dying Light again, but this one was Dying Light the Beast has been revealed. I'll make this short and simple. It was me talking about that Dying Light the Beast was revealed, and I talked about all the different things that the community was talking about, and also the developers confirming it, and that was it. It was quite an obvious video of what I did, so we'll just leave it there. And now another Dying Light 2 video, which was before we found out it was Dying Light the Beast, and that was called Dying Light 2 is getting new content, and that's when I was talking about the leaks of Dying Light, which was what we know now, Dying Light the Beast. So yeah, it was quite a short video of me talking about new content, and that was about it. Nothing really special about it. It was sort of like a news video, so I'm like, okay, put it there. And now we're going to talk about Dying Light 1, but this time it's going to be Dying Light the Following, and this one was called Dying Light has one of the best expansions, The Following. Now I do have to agree with this title because Dying Light 1 had one of the best expansions I've ever played, and if you've never played Dying Light The Following before, oh my god, what were you thinking? It was such a good expansion to play, but I felt short on my editing process, so I was like, okay, I uploaded Dying Light 1 video, let's upload this video quickly, but it wasn't really something I was planning. It was just like afterthought really. To put that together, and we leave it on C. And now we're going to talk about another Call of Duty video, and this one is Call of Duty Black Ops 1 is still playable in 2024. And this was me going back to the game because the game was almost 14 years old, which is 14 years old now, which is, oh my god. And I did really have a good time playing this, but when I do compare it to my other Call of Duty videos, this was not the most perfect video that I've done. And the amount of times that I kept on changing the thumbnails because I wasn't too happy with the first thumbnail, so I kept on changing it over and over again. But you know what? I like the video, but it's not an impressive video, so I'll leave it on C. And now we got another Dying Light 2 video, which was Dying Light 2's new event is insane. And this one was the fully loaded event, and it was just me going absolutely crazy with the pistol. It was nothing really special. It was just me going bing bing bong bong, and that was about it. So yeah, put that C. And now we've got another X-Defiant video, which was X-Defiant is getting better every day. And this was me talking about how I was actually really enjoying X-Defiant at the time. And I was playing the game every single day, having a good time playing with my friends, unlocking gold weapons, and having a really good time. I like what I've already been talking about with all my other videos. When I do compare it to my other videos that I put much more higher, this video was okay, but I think this was one of the last X-Defiant videos that I did before I returned to it like 2-3 months later. So yeah, we'll put that there for now. And now we got another Dying Light 2 video, and this one is Dying Light 2's Elite Tower Raid is easy. And I was wondering, why did I even bother uploading this video? Because legit, when I was playing the Elite Tower Raid, that was the easiest shit that I've ever done in my life. And I wasn't really thinking at the time of making this video because I was talking about how Dying Light 2 has potential and it was making me enjoy the game again. So I was like, yeah, let's play on Elite mode, and it turned out to be way too easy, man, because I would have thought it would be much more harder, but we'll just put on C for there, okay? And now we got another Dying Light 2 video, and that is we need DLC 2 in Dying Light 2, and that was me just basically talking about Dying Light 2 needs another DLC. But this video wasn't really as impressive because the video was quite low energy because I was not really well. I wanted to upload this video for all of you guys, so it was like a video of like a 50-50. It was good, but it wasn't really that good. But it was just me talking about that Dying Light 2 needs DLC 2, which is now going to happen because we got Dying Light the Beast now. So anyway, so now we got another Dying Light 1 video, but this one is Dying Light is such a fun game to play in 2024. This was me going back to Dying Light 1 again because I love Dying Light 1 so much. Dying Light was the reason why I wanted to get the Xbox One when I was about 15 years old, I think. And playing Dying Light 1 every day when I was younger, I had such a good time playing it. And back then, the graphics were outstanding, but when you look at the game now, it's still good, but not really as impressive when it first came out. So I did like the video, but it was just me just talking about it was a fun game to play. That was really it. And now we got this freaking back burner of a Dying Light 2 video. This was Dying Light 2's new alteration ain't worth it. And this video was about armored zombies. That was it. That was the entire video. And most people were like, why did you even bother uploading this video? I mean, at the same time, I was sort of like, I had no idea why I wanted to upload at the time. So I was like, yeah, put that there. Yeah, that's really it. So once again, we got another Black Ops 6 video, but this time I was using the AMES 85 on the beta. And mate, that was such a good gun to use on the beta. But the reason why I put it on C was that I enjoyed the editing, but the video did absolute shit. I feel like that's the issue that I've been having with a lot of different videos lately, is how one video does really well, the next video does not do well. So I'm a bit of like a little jumble of what's working, what's not working. So we'll just put that video on C for now. So hey, if you guys want to check out that video, be my guest. And now we've got another Dying Light 2 video, but this time this video was called These Dying Light 2 Maps Didn't Go to Plan, which were the community maps. And my god, this recording did not go to plan at all because every time I went onto another map, it failed. It was not loading properly. It didn't even work half the time. And I was like, oh my god, I need to do something. It's actually out of control, man. So after failing so many of these maps, I just made a video on these maps didn't go to plan. And now we've got another Dead Rising video, but this one is Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster is such a fun game to play. And this was my first Dead Rising Deluxe Remaster video. And I had a really good time playing this, editing this. It was just a really good experience of playing this game. But because like what I said on my other Dead Rising video, it was quite hard to put things together because it's only a single player game. But I don't mind the video, it's okay. We'll just leave it there for now. And now for another Dying Light video. This was only just me talking about how Dying Light 1 is free to play on Xbox. And that was it. It was just me saying to all of you guys that Dying Light is free to play this weekend only. I was just playing Dying Light. It was nothing really special. It was just me playing the game. And now we've got another Black Ops 6 video, and this one was Black Ops 6 is here. It's going to be an interesting year. Yeah, about that, Jonathan. So the reason why I put this one on C was that this video I edited on the same day that I recorded. This was edited around 11 o'clock at night. I was exhausted when this video was out. It was only one of the few times that I played the multiplayer, but now because what I said earlier, I don't enjoy playing multiplayer anymore. So we'll just keep the video on C for now. Now for a Black Ops 6 Zombies video, we were talking about how I finally unlocked Opal Camo for my melee weapons. And this is one of my shorter videos that I did when when I was doing the Opal camo grind on the Black Ops 6 zombies. It was just your average video of me just going around killing zombies with a freaking melee weapon. That was it. And the only issue was is that there were only 2 melee weapons, so trying to get the recording went by so fast that I only had about like 15 minutes worth of footage. So trying to cram it together, that's how the video ended up so short. So we'll just put that video there. I don't mind this video, but it could have been a little bit more longer and better, but that's okay for now. And now for my final video that I put on the C category, and that is another Black Ops 6 video, and this one was a zombies camo grind again, and this was unlocking Opal light machine guns on Black Ops 6, almost done. And it seemed to be that this video did not really do well for me, because this one I was still motivated to keep going with the videos on Black Ops 6 zombies, but after grinding out over and over again, trying to do editing, yada yada, this video really felt short, and yeah, it wasn't really anything special, so we'll put that there for C. And that is it for the C category. So now we're going to talk about the B category, which is well, most of my videos are going to be up on anyway. So let's talk about these ones really quickly, then we can go to A, S, S plus after. Okay, so the first video that I put on B was I finally unlocked the Interstellar camo on Modern Warfare 3, and this took roughly 6 months to get over and done with. This was at the time that I was getting so sick and tired of playing Modern Warfare 3's multiplayer that I took a bloody break after finally unlocking the Zombie Mastery camo on the Zombies mode. But once I finally got this video together, I absolutely loved editing this video, but it just felt short because it wasn't really a game that I enjoyed really. But at this rate, the camo grind was such a pain in the ass. When I finally got this done, I was so happy that it was over and done with. But the thumbnail was just basically a copy and paste from my first thumbnail that I did at the beginning of the year. It was just a Modern Warfare 3 video. And by saying that as well, I also put down I finally unlocked bioluminescent camo on Modern Warfare 3 zombies. And this was exactly the same like my Interstellar camo, but this time this was for the zombies camo. And this is when you had to go and get all the Modern Warfare 2 weapons, all the zombie camos. And this took such a long time to get over and done with because I was not planning on actually going for this camo, and of course being me, I ended up getting it, and I was sort of like, what a waste of my goddamn time, because it's not like I played by Warzone anytime soon. So that's another video that I put together after taking a very long time of getting freaking over and done with. So we'll put it on B. I don't mind the editing, I really like the editing, but yeah, it was just a freaking miserable experience for me, wasn't it? And now for another Dying Light 2 video, and this one was look who's finally back on Dying Light 2, and that was talking about the Tolga and 15 coming back from Dying Light 1, and I actually had a good time playing this. It was such a good little side mission that they add into the game, but that's really it. That's the whole video of me just playing that little side mission, and that's about it. For duh. And now we have another Dead Island 2 video, which was the first Dead Island 2 video that I played at the beginning of the year, and mate, I had such a good time playing this, and I think this is my longest video that I've uploaded on my channel, which I think it goes for over 20 minutes. That's quite insane when you think about it. But honestly, I had such a good time playing this game. It was such a good experience for me. But the reason why I put it on B tier was that this was my first video that got demonetized. And it's the only video on my channel that is not monetized because it seemed to be that YouTube's not happy with having a lot of gore in the game. So don't get me wrong, if you want to see the video yourself, be my guest. But when I do compare it to my other videos, this was like, yeah, pretty good, but we'll leave it on B. And now for another Dying Light 2 video, which is called Dying Light 2 Whack-A-Mole Season. I'll make this quick and easy. It was just me whack-a-moling everybody around the map, and that was about it. And of course, another Dying Light 2 video, which was called Dying Light 2 and Life is a Grind Fest. And that was me playing Dying Light 2, and life was a grind fest because I was working, editing, recording, yada yada. This was quite hard because this was when I was taking YouTube more seriously compared to my other year that I did YouTube. So that was really about it. And now for another X-Defiant video. This was X-Defiant is finally here, the Call of Duty killer. This was me finally playing X-Defiant, well, after how long the game was delayed for, and I had a good time playing X-Defiant. But the only issue that I was having with this video was that it was quite average. Like, I had a good time playing X-Defiant, but it wasn't something insane. But you know what? It's whatever. Oh boy, another Dying Light 2 video. Oh my god. But anyway, this Dying Light 2 video was Dying Light 2 needs more content, and it was just me talking about that Dying Light 2 needs more content. That's about it. Let's put that one on B. And finally, something different. So this video was Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, but the title was called GTA San Andreas in 2024 made me think about life. And the reason why I put this on B, because when I do compare my other video on San Andreas, this video was still good. I had a good time playing it, but I really do prefer my other San Andreas video that I've done. So it's a good video. I don't mind playing this game. It's not my all-time favorite game compared to Vice City and number 3, whatever. And now for another Call of Duty video, but this time it was Call of Duty 4. And the title of this was called Call of Duty 4 is a Masterpiece 17 years later. And I had a really good time with this video, but my only issue was I was not able to find a single match on multiplayer. So I ended up just playing the campaign. I had a really good time playing the campaign. I really wanted to go and play the multiplayer, but because of me living in Australia, that was not possible. So I'll leave it in B tier. I had a good time playing this. The editing was really good, but just because of that one issue, we'll just leave it there for now. And now for my other Call of Duty video, which was Modern Warfare 3, and this was called 2011's Modern Warfare 3 is better than Modern Warfare 3 2023. And let's just say that I still agree with this because, man, this was such a classic back in the day. But this time it was very different. I was able to go and play the multiplayer properly, and I did not mind the multiplayer at all. And surprisingly, I was able to find a match with a proper 4-bar. I know, it was quite insane. So I was really happy with this video. I had a good time editing it. And now for another Call of Duty video, but this time it was Modern Warfare 2 2009 is still alive in 2024. And just like the other two videos, I had a good time playing this. I was able to play the multiplayer, but the only downside of it was I was not able to properly play the bloody freaking multiplayer because of the 1-bar issue. So that was sort of a downfall, but I still had a good time playing it. So I'll put that on B tier for now. That's good enough for me. For another Call of Duty video, but this time it was World at War, and it was called World at War is a laggy mess in 2024. And just like what happened to my other Call of Duty videos, I was able to find a multiplayer, but oh my god, what a laggy mess, man. Like, I wasn't able to play the game properly at all. I was only freaking 1-barring every 2 seconds. It was such a miserable experience. I loved the video, man. It was such a funny video to watch, which is why I left it on B. I could have put this video all the way down to freaking D, but I chose not to. It was a good video to edit. I had a good time watching it, but playing it, oh my fucking god. And now we got another X-Defiant video, which was my last X-Defiant video that I've done. This was called I Forgot About X-Defiant, so let's play it. And this was me not playing this after like 3 months, I think. And mate, I actually had a really good time playing X-Defiant, but the only downside of this video was it did not do well at all, which was sort of the reason why I stepped away from X-Defiant, because I still enjoyed playing it, but it was not good for video content wise. So that's why I left it on B. I had a good time playing it, but it was just not good for YouTube really. And now we got another Black Ops 6 video, but this time it was my first Black Ops 6's beta video, and it was called Black Ops 6's beta has shocked me. This was me just playing Black Ops 6's beta, and I actually had a good time. That was about it. For another Dying Light 2 video, I was playing the best community maps on Dying Light 2, which is the title, by the way. And that was me just playing the community maps. I had a really good time playing this, but it's not one of my better Dying Light 2 videos, so I'll just keep that there for now, and we'll be about it, yeah. And now for another Dying Light 2 video, which was called My Future with Dying Light 2 community maps, and it was just me talking about my experience with Dying Light 2 in 2024, and talking about my future with Dying Light 2 for 2025, and that was really about it. It wasn't really a crazy video, but it was giving everybody a heads up of what I wanted to do with the Dying Light 2 videos, whatever. And now for another Call of Duty video, but this time it was me playing Call of Duty 2, which is the title of Playing Call of Duty 2 is Still Nostalgic in 2024. And mate, I had such a good time playing this. It was such a fun game to play, because I was only able to play the campaign because no one plays multiplayer on bloody Xbox and this shit anymore, don't they? So I had a good time playing Call of Duty 2, but I just felt short on my other videos that I've done, so it was still a good video to do, but I'll leave it on B for now. And now for one of my other Dying Light 2 videos, which was I was going back to Dying Light 2 again. It was a tower raid fail, and this video actually did really well, surprisingly, because at this time I was playing so much Black Ops 6, I wanted to go back to Dying Light 2 to get something different out for the channel, and it turned out to be really good, even though the tower raid was an absolute fail. So I cut that off and went back and just played the campaign again. But you know what? It was a good video. I like it. Now for another Call of Duty video, which was me playing the most forgotten Call of Duty game, which was Call of Duty 3. And mate, this was such a fun video to edit. I had such a good time playing this. I was trying to play the multiplayer, but I didn't really go to plan, so I went and played the campaign instead. I had a really good time doing that. It did well on the views as well, and I was happy with the video. It was a fun video to look at, watch, whatever. But yeah, put it on B. Now we have another Black Ops 6 video, which was the Black Ops 6's Afterlife camo was way too easy, and that was me finally unlocking the Afterlife camo on Black Ops 6 Zombies. And I had such a good time with this video because I was almost done with the entire grind on Black Ops 6 Zombies. So I was happy with the video. I was almost done with the grind. But yeah, we'll put it on B. And now we've got another Grand Theft Auto San Andreas video, which was only recently, and that is playing GTA San Andreas again. This didn't go to plan, and my god, this did not go to plan at all. And the reason why I put this on B was that I don't think a lot of people liked the video, because I mean, oh, look at that. And I remember this one comment of somebody saying that, am I playing games bad on purpose? Well, it was because of the flying, and that took most of the recording. So I had a good time playing the game, but just that one section alone was such a pain in the freaking ass, man, which made some funny moments. If you guys want to check out that video, be my guest. But yeah, it was another video that I liked, but just because a lot of people might not really enjoy it, I'll put it on B for now. And finally, my last Dying Light 2 video that I uploaded this year, which was playing Dying Light 2 before Christmas, was a treat. And mate, I had such a good time with this video. I think it was because that I wasn't really playing a lot of Dying Light 2 at the time, and me going back to the game right before Christmas. Holy crap, it was such a good time playing it. And I'm very proud of my thumbnail that I did with the video. And it was a good video to end off with Dying Light 2 for this year. Like, it was right before Christmas, so I hope you guys enjoyed that video. But don't worry, we do have more Dying Light 2 videos on the way. So that is it for the B category. So let's go and talk about the A, which has got less videos. And we are so close to my top videos. But anyways, so my first video that I put on the A category, which was my first video that I uploaded this year. And this was called Modern Warfare 3 Borealis Camo Grind Exhausted Me. And mate, I was so proud of myself when I did this video, because I think it took me almost a week straight of editing, because I was learning the editing at the time, and that's when I was finally getting the camo grind done. And my god, what an absolute pain in the ass this freaking was, man. But yeah, I was very proud of myself with the editing, even my thumbnail as well, because when I look at that now, it was a really good thumbnail, like holy shit. But I'm not saying it's one of my best videos that I've done this year, but I was very proud of it, which is why I left it on A tier. And now we've got another game, which is Dead Space. I know, it's quite rare to see that. And this was called Dead Space is Still Terrifying in 2024. And like my first video, I had such a good time playing this, man. Like, I remember playing this all the way back in 2023, and my god, what a masterpiece of a game. And this was my third video that I uploaded this year. So I was happy with myself with this video. I mean, I absolutely loved the thumbnail, and I was just really proud of myself. But at the same time, like what I did talk about in my first video, I've got much more better videos than this. But hey, if you want to check out this video, be my guest. And now we've got another Call of Duty video, which is Call of Duty Black Ops 4 is struggling in 2024. And man, I absolutely love Black Ops 4. It was one of my top 5 favorite Call of Duty games of all time, which is the main reason why this game is on A tier, because I had such a fun time playing this even when it came out in 2018. But the only downside of this video was that the game's dying and it was getting harder to find matches, especially if you play on Xbox. So I do like this video, it's really good. So we'll leave it on A tier for now. Now we got one of my first Dying Light videos, which is called Dying Light is Still a Masterpiece 9 years later. And I was so proud of this video, because when I uploaded my Dying Light 2 video, I was really happy with that. Then all of a sudden when I decided to go back to Dying Light 1, I was so shocked, because I have not played Dying Light 1 for about 4 or 5 years until I uploaded this video right here. So my experience playing Dying Light was so fun, man. So I had a good time playing this again, and the editing was really good as well. I had a good time doing it. And now we got another Dying Light 2 video, which was called Dying Light 2 is Now So Much Better in 2024. And this was when Techland finally updated Dying Light 2, and my god, man, I freaking love this update so much. And it was a good time going back to Dying Light 2, because that's when they added the whole firearms. That was a really good mission to play. It was just a good experience as well. Now we've got another Grand Theft Auto video, but this one is Grand Theft Auto 3 is Insane in 2024. And mate, I'm gonna tell you a story about this. The time that I was playing this game and getting it all ready for the recording, I had the video already all up and running, and all of a sudden my PC died. Power supply for and went boom. So I had a really good time playing Grand Theft Auto 3 again with the editing as well. But holy crap, it took almost a week and a half to finally get my PC back to get this video up and running again. And mate, I do not want to go back there. Oh my god. So you know what? This video is really good. I like it. And oh boy, this video right here. So this video I uploaded as well, which was a Saints Row 2 video, and it was called Saints Row 2 is 16 years old. I can't believe this game 16 years old. Like, what the fuck? And I had such a good time playing this, man. Like, Saints Row 2 is such a fun game to play. Even though this game's not really that serious, but holy crap, I freaking love this game, man. I had a good time playing it. The video is really funny. You know what? It was a good experience. I had a good time. Now we got another Dying Light video, which is called Dying Light is the best zombie game I've played. And yeah, it was just me playing Dying Light 1. That's it. How can you say no to that? Have another X-Defiant video, which was one of my favorite X-Defiant videos that I did, because I mean, that thumbnail I was really proud of, man. And it was just me playing X-Defiant at the time when I actually had a really good time playing the game. It was such a fun experience for me. I enjoyed the editing of it. It was just such a good time playing it, which is why I left it on A tier. And once again, we got another Dying Light 2 video, which was playing the Tower Raid on Nightmare difficulty, Dying Light 2 Tower Raid, whatever. And I still remember playing this, and it was such a good time, man. Like, I didn't have this much fun playing Dying Light 2 in a very long time, and playing the Tower Raid on Nightmare difficulty, I was like, holy crap. But after seeing all the ideas of people playing it, that got me into it, played it, had a good time doing it, and the video turned out really well. And once again, another Dying Light 2 video, which was called Dying Light 2 has made 2024 enjoyable, which was me just playing Dying Light 2, talking about how it just made 2024 enjoyable, and that was about it. Had a good time doing it, but it has good memories for me, so I'll leave it on A tier. And now we've got another Black Ops 6 beta video, but this time was me talking about turning crossplay off, and surprisingly, I had a really good time playing this. Could be because I turned the crossplay off on the Black Ops 6's beta, and the game just worked out to be much more better than having it on. So I had a really good time playing it, even though a lot of people were saying that it doesn't work properly, even though they keep forgetting that it's only a beta video, not a full release. So you know what? It's like, okay. And speaking of Black Ops 6, we got another Black Ops 6 video, but this was the full release. And this was me playing Black Ops 6 Zombies on unlocking Opal camo for snipers was painful. This was at the time I was having a really good time playing Black Ops 6, so I was really happy with the way that the video came out. And it was just mainly that I had a good time just playing the game. That was the reason why I left it in A. Like, I had a good time editing it. That's when I was still on holiday for about a week. It was just a good time. Got another Black Ops 6 video, which was me unlocking the Opal camo for the submachine guns. And holy crap, this was a grind, man. So for the same reason, I was still enjoying Black Ops 6 at the time, and unlocking the submachine guns for the Opal camo, oh my god, man, it was such a good time playing this. But that changed after a couple of videos after, so it was one of the few ones that I actually had a really good time doing. And now for another Black Ops 6 video, but this time it was me finally unlocking the Nebula camo on Black Ops 6 Zombies. And the reason why I put this up was it was just me unlocking Nebula camo. I had such a hard time with the whole grinding after doing it for almost a month, and when I finally unlocked the Nebula camo, I was so happy with myself, and I was happy with the thumbnail as well. Even though the editing might not be insane, but it's still a good video to watch, so I was happy with this video. I'll just leave it in A and it'll be all good. So we got another Grand Theft Auto 3 video, which was only recently, and holy crap, this video here was so funny, man, because going back to GTA 3 again was a headache. The video was so funny just editing it, man, because I kept on getting all the crappy missions over and over again, and I didn't realize the last time I played Grand Theft Auto 3, I was stuck on that one stupid mission of getting every single car, so it took me most of the recording session to go and get those stupid cars. But it was just a fun game to play. I had a good time with it, and it's just a funny video in general. And now for the final video for the A tier, and that is my recent video, which was playing Ghost Runner 2 in 2024. Is an underrated gem, and my god, this game looks amazing, man. Like, when I was playing it for a couple of hours, I had such a good time with it, even though I kept on dying over and over again. Oh my freaking god. But you know what? I had a good time with it. The editing on it was really fun, and I'm actually proud of the thumbnail that I did. Well, basically it's one of the last few videos that I did for the year. So you know what? I'm very proud of myself for this video. But don't worry, we do have much more better videos for next year. So yeah, that's it for the A category. Now let's talk about the S, and we can finally go and talk about the S+. So finally, we're going to be talking about my first Dying Light 2 video of this year. And my god, this video was the entire reason why I kept on uploading Dying Light 2 content for my channel, because this was my second video that I uploaded this year, and holy crap, it exploded in the views, man. Like, I was not expecting this video to do so well. Like, I was very proud of myself, but when I do look at it now, the editing could have been a little bit better. But I did want to say thank you for all the love and support on this video, because the whole reason why I'm still uploading Dying Light 2 content was because of this video right here, and this made me kept on going with YouTube today. And now for another Dying Light 2 video, which was Dying Light 2 at night is terrifying now, and this was when they finally updated the nighttime on Dying Light 2, because when Dying Light 2 first came out, the nighttime was absolute crap. Like, there was no point of playing freaking nighttime at all. Then all of a sudden, they finally added in the volatiles after the game's been out for almost 2 years, and when they finally updated it, oh my god, what such a good experience it was. And now for another Dying Light 2 video. This was my favorite Dying Light 2 alteration is back, and this was the viral rush, when you get more virals than usual. And holy crap, man, this was such a good video, because it was one of the few times I had a really good time playing Dying Light 2, because I couldn't say no to the viral rush. Like, how many times these freaking things come out after me killing over and over again. So I was really happy with the thumbnail, I was happy with the video, and I was very proud of that one. And finally, now we can start talking about Cyberpunk. So I uploaded another Cyberpunk video, but this time it was called Playing Cyberpunk 2077 in 2024. Has been amazing. And I gotta say, Cyberpunk is in my top 5 favorite games of all time. And when I went back to it once again, I had such a good time playing it. I absolutely love this freaking game. Even though when this game came out, it was such a dumpster fire, but I still had a really good time playing it. But when you go and play Cyberpunk now, what an absolute masterpiece, man. Even the expansion that they added in, like the entire game in general, is so good now, man. So I had a good time playing it. The editing was good. The thumbnail was really nice. I just had a good time with it. It was really good. And now I can finally start talking about my all-time favorite Call of Duty game, and that is Black Ops 3. So I titled this video Call of Duty Black Ops 3 is dying in 2024, because it is sad to say that this game is dying in 2024. But don't get me wrong, BO3 is my all-time favorite Call of Duty game, because I absolutely love the multiplayer. The zombies was so good, and it was the only time that I ever got to Prestige Master, because it was level 1000 on both, and I got to Prestige Master level 1000 on the multiplayer and zombies alone. And I remember playing it when it first came out in 2015, and playing it every single day for like 3 years straight. 3. God, I missed that game so much. So I had such a great time going back to Black Ops 3 once again, even though I'm not as good as what I used to be. But I'm going to put an S tier mainly because that is one of my all-time favorite Call of Duty games, and I had a good time playing it again. And now for another Dying Light 2 video, which was Dying Light 2's Terror Raid, made me enjoy the game again. And I can't tell you enough of how much I enjoyed playing Dying Light 2 when they add in the Terror Raid mode. And holy crap, this game mode, after so many months of waiting, it was so worth it at the end, even though it's only a bloody beta. But like what I said in my description, I was going to be honest, I actually enjoyed playing the new mode, and Techland finally added in the bloody mode. But you know what? I had a good time with it. And now we've got 2 X-Defiant videos that I put in, and that was basically the X-Defiant beta. And surprisingly, these 2 videos, I had such a good time playing, man. And the X-Defiant beta was so much fun. It was at the time that Modern Warfare 3 was getting so boring that people wanted to go back to the old style of Call of Duty. And when this came out, we all had such a good time. So when I think about the nostalgia of it, I'm gonna leave it in S tier. It was a really good time playing it. Now for another Dying Light 2 video, which was me talking about how the Terror Raid has potential, and that was me talking about a lot of the positives and negatives about the Terror Raid mode. And it was honestly a really good video, man. And that was at the time that I was still having a lot of fun with Dying Light 2. And once again, another Dying Light 2 video, but this time it's Dying Light 2 Nightmare mode. Is pretty interesting. And this is when they finally added in the Nightmare difficulty on Dying Light 2. And surprisingly, my experience on this was not hard at all. It was actually quite fun. It was quite insane. So it was good to see that they finally added a Nightmare mode. It was the easiest way to go and level up. And that's really about it. And now we've got another Call of Duty video, which is Black Ops 2. And that was called Black Ops 2 is not playable in 2024. The whole reason why I put Black Ops 2 on the S tier was that Black Ops 2 is my other top 5 favorite Call of Duty games. And my god, going back to Black Ops 2 once again, it's such a good game to play, but the only problem was all the hackers and shit. It was not playable. Like, just because of the nostalgia that I was having with Black Ops 2, it was just a good time playing it. I had a really good time doing it. The editing was funny. The whole entire video was just a good time. For a different game that I never uploaded again, which was Shadow Warrior 3, and the title of it was called Shadow Warrior 3 is the craziest game I've ever played, and that title was right. This was the craziest game that I've played in a very long time. And surprisingly, it was one of the games that I had such a fun time playing, editing, recording, yada yada, and I don't know why I never went back to it. I think it was that I got so distracted playing other games that I was like, you know what, it was a really good video, I had a good time with it, we'll just leave it for now. And now I've got 3 videos of Black Ops 6, and these were the videos that I was really proud of myself with, mainly because that the editing was really good, I was really happy with the thumbnails, and this was at the time that I was actually having a really good time playing Black Ops 6, because when I do compare to my other videos on when I was doing the Black Ops 6 camo grinding, these are the 3 videos that I was like, holy crap, these are really good, man. So I was very proud of myself when I made these 3 videos, which is why it's in the S tier. But when I go and look at Black Ops 6 now, I'm like, oh my god, man, I grind my absolute arse off, did I? And the final video that I put in the S category, which was my first time playing Alan Wake 2, and my god, man, this game was so good. Even though I kept on getting jump scared every 2 seconds, but my experience on it was, why did I not play this game when it first came out? Like, it was such a fun game to play, especially at night time, and visually the game looks absolutely stunning. It was just a really good video that I uploaded on Christmas Day. I was very happy with the video, I was very proud of myself, so you know what, it was a good video. Oh boy, we finally got that one over and done with. Now we can finally start talking about one of my best videos that I've done this year. Okay, so one of the first videos that I consider one of the best videos that I've done this year, which was the House of the Dead video, and this was when I would 100% House of the Dead, and it was insane. And I really have to say as well, this video took such a long time to edit, and I really consider this as one of the best videos that I've edited this year alone. Like, playing the game took almost an entire freaking 2 weeks of getting that over and done with, and the editing process of it took such a long time to get over and done with. I was so proud of myself with the way I did the video. It was fast paced, it was quick and easy. I was so proud of myself when I did this, even though the video might not done really well, but besides that, I was so proud of it. And if you guys want to check out that video, you will understand what I mean by the editing side of it. But holy crap, I was so proud of that, man. And now we can start talking about one of my favorite Dying Light 2 videos this year alone, and this is my most popular Dying Light 2 video, and that is called You Have to Play Dying Light 2 Now in 2024. And this is the video that just blew up, man. Like, I was surprised on how well this video did, and I think this was the video that gained me over 500 subscribers in a day. I don't know how, I don't know why, but honestly, it was such an insane time when this came out, and I was surprised on how much support Dying Light 2 was getting over the time that I had to make a video on You Have to Play Dying Light 2 Now in 2024 if you never played it before. So I was very proud of myself with the thumbnail. The video was actually quite good, even though some people didn't really like like the video as well. I don't really look at all of that. I'm like, it's whatever. But the video did really well, which I really do appreciate every single one of you for that. It was a good video. I had a good time with that, and I consider it one of the more better videos that I've done this year. I was very proud of that. And now for another Dying Light 1 video, and this was me talking about you have to buy Dying Light 1 in 2024. And this was the video of me talking about Dying Light 1 and all the expansions where you could do on Dying Light and all the other things as well. And this video did really well because most of you guys were commenting down that I'm going to be buying this game now because of you, and also talking about Dying Light 1 being so good. It was actually one of my much more better videos that I did on Dying Light 1. It was just me talking about how you just have to buy the game. So I'm very proud of that video. Yeah, I'll put that on the high tier. And now for my final Dying Light 2 video, which was playing the Elite Tower Raid on Nightmare difficulty. And I gotta say, the editing and the whole video structure that I did on this video was so damn good, man. Like, this was one of the few times that I actually had such a crazy experience on Dying Light 2. And this was like one of the times that I had this actually planned quite a while back. And I finally got the plan together to play it, record it, because I legit did this like right after playing it on Nightmare difficulty, but I wanted to play it on the Elite Tower Raid with the Nightmare difficulty, and it turned out to be so insane, man. So I was very proud of myself for this video, and that's really about it. And now we got one of the more shocking videos that I did this year, and that was called Switch Sports in 2024 Made Me Feel Healthy. Yeah, no shit, John. And honestly, even though this video did not do well on the view count, I was so freaking proud of myself on this video, man. Like, when I was playing this, I actually wasn't thinking about the video. I was just playing it as like what I do all the time, playing video games, just having fun. And when I was playing the Switch Sports, I have not laughed this hard in a very long time. So when I was finally playing this, got that all together, and I did the whole editing, and that made me feel so motivated to keep going with the videos and the editing side of it as well. I'm very happy with this video, so if you guys want to check out this video as well, be my guest. You know what? I'm happy with that. And now for my final Dying Light 1 video that I did this year, and that was going back to Dying Light again in 2024, and that's when I went back to Dying Light 1 again, because the memories that I've had on this game was so damn good. And the last time I played Dying Light 1, it was actually really fun. So going back to Dying Light 1 again was just another experience of me having a really good time. I absolutely love playing Dying Light 1, and this video here is which I consider one of my all-time favorite Dying Light 1 videos. So I'm very happy with myself with this video, and it did really well, so I'm very happy with that. And now we've got my Left 4 Dead videos, which was Left 4 Dead 1 and 2, and Left 4 Dead 1 is in my top 5 favorite games of all time. And mainly the reason why I put Left 4 Dead 1 and 2 on the S Plus was mainly for nostalgic reasons, because both of these videos did really well. I had such a good time going back to Left 4 Dead 1 and 2, because the memories that I had when I was playing these games when I was younger, like, would never ever get beaten. Like, I had such a good time playing these games, and going back to it as an adult, holy crap, no wonder why people still play Left 4 Dead, or basically in 2024. And I cannot wait to go back and play Left 4 Dead 1 again, which is going to be one of my first videos I'm going to be uploading in 2025, so I cannot wait for you guys to see that as well. So you know what, I'm happy with those videos, I'm very proud of those. We'll put them in S Plus. And now for the final video that I put in the S Plus, which is playing GTA Vice City again, but it's better now, because like what I said earlier, Grand Theft Auto Vice City is my all-time favorite Grand Theft Auto game, and when I went back to it once again, oh my god, the experience that I had on this was such a good time, mainly because I played Grand Theft Auto Vice City when I was younger, and the whole editing that I did was so good. I was so proud of this video, and it was just really good to go back to Vice City once again. And just like that, everybody, that is the video for today. I wanted to say once again, thank you all for the love and support throughout this year. If it wasn't because of you guys, I don't think I'll be continuing with these videos, but because of you, it's made me so motivated this year, and 2024 has been a good year for me. And honestly, 2025 is around the corner, so I hope you guys have a wonderful, happy new year. Take care of yourself, spend time with family or friends, whatever, and hopefully I see most of you guys in 2025 and see me continue with this journey, because I'm still going to be doing all the same videos and same shit I'm going to be doing, but we don't know what's going to happen in 2025. I don't know if I'm going to be more successful with the channel. Is it not going to work out? We'll just wait and see. But hey, let me know your favorite videos that I've done this year down in the comments down below. But besides that, everybody, I hope you guys have a wonderful day and night. Thank you for 2024, and I will see you guys in 2025. Oh my god, I can't believe I've done it another year. Oh my god. I just can't measure up, no, I'm not in sync with the fashion. I ain't got the passion, never gonna be what you want. Backstreet boy, you want me to, I just don't dress the part. No, I ain't got Nikes and my hair ain't spiky, and we both know that I can't be your backstreet boy.